Ghana this year, my mama ha na mama akwaba emfa mama Adom TV so. Sedea Etee Nie adwumadi so na enei. Masanya wa me de wo transfer na yedi Ghana ho enkomo. Ye fra me da che hene na ya o Asante. Na metremu edi adwumadi abra wo kai se Dominic si ebuwa ene o man ne kobra Asante na osomase ma me de adwumadi enso etwumadi ebra wo. Court ho nkomo na yedie na ye sha se afri bebe ne area ba du bebe so ayedue. Role ni enya ma proceedings ni enya wie ba enkoto se ye be wie proceedings no ye be kom bia ye ne nimdefo a wo nimdie wo mara no e be twetwe nkomo na yetumi ama wo nkyerɛkyerɛ ne ehunumu se de be ya ye be wie asɛm no no ehu sini asɛm no pote no ɛse ɛteɛ na ɛnɛ me ne lawyer Sakode Baffour Awuah ono private legal practitioner eba ne mmere ho no so akwadare mu kakra kama yene no ebedi nkomo na ya gi emu nkyiremu na so ma memfa we ntudwa and ehia me pa say last week and last 2 weeks nyina no nkrofo start testing message say we have been too biased say yene MPP fo nko na eba show no so let me put it on record say on several occasions yene NDC for ne di nkomo for them to appear on the show enya dia omoba and say ohunu say MPP for a show no so na NDC for my beg you to go after your leaders now only your leaders in Ngodinko because several times conversations they keep disappointing omoma enti enya yen na ye adwun say enya de NDC for no but no mo ankasa na omunya njimre say ombeba show so when they come we will admit them and give them same opportunity but nema yen hye nkomo na say lawyer Pato bibia boko
Yankopon Adom me pacho din Nana Ejei Baffour Awuah Sakode ni yemidin ba menyusu
Nana Ejei Baffour Awuah
in terms of ba of be hu firm ni din no
yeah
I confused ka
lawyer say bibia boko de
Yami Adom ni
ejuma mu so
Yankopon Adom
lawyer we de wakoye mrani ni prekope question me pese me bi say ye ka law and justice difference ben the
difference in you're the law and they deliver justice. So what I say, law no and they deliver justice. It's difference in him. Law no a crime a faso and they call justice. I to say sebi. Open sa ochikusia. This obokusia answer.
Okay. The entire me bisa sem say and ye say wo kokota. Nkofo bebre na ma ya ti say unko kote nko kanokre ukokot ko kamera se eneyi masema bane ya dimi ko gina mra no a ye nukure wo mu ne ye hwehwe ana lawyer obetumi agina ne nan so akamera no ene ye gina sentum e pa cho se niam bebre ho a ye nte ase ni nyina so fa kese na ye senia yesi hu niam e wo yekrom ha sei wo ho asem bia na ebe court no court because of say e wo mra kwan so wo se na fata se ye ma attend training ana mebo ana so for say you find say wo interest be will be a breach me wa nti na wo court nti wo court a emra no ebe ma wo sabi you find say obema wo compensation nti na wo court me wa na wo court kono sabi rules of court procedure just your kwan ya faso ye niema wo court ansa na asem na nkasa nso no edu bra yibedie no yi din so a the rules of evidence near the adwuma so nti e wo se wasem na e wo court no nipa a wo ye case na ma wo anasa wa na wo ye wo case a wo se wo temra na se fi se kro we na e kro a ye mra ene ye de ate so nti bibia ye mra enso tore bia ye fa ne trasa so ena sabi emra no nso no wo se sabi wa wo kokoto no nso no wasiesie wo ho so nti wo siesie wo ho a ebia wasem no wa ko kan ye so nti wa nka wasem yi a wasem no so no
send you be see a come some never more day, where the bim. That's well, was some can, meaning I'll better where the bim. So, inti, yana a young crow for set to the beer. I said, Omunya justice to say that now walk can there, but Entessa Bibia a mamre any a money a day, ever home. And only a dear Jumal court. Intessa was what you say.
Okay. And Obi bet me in your case, but and so who knows some can you to me do home for?
Bit me before. Bit me before.
Me can't I compare Supreme Court election petition I want to say. There's more or less like to say case NDC for the court and then the other respondent as some more can find hono. And Crawford no kika say akwa say they have a case. I was here I was na Jemensa I was called boss when you bisa na some but the people are saying say as a court no want to shield the woman. Is that how you see it as a legal practitioner?
Well, nipa be bring to the question I say. Edi kan. Call to them hono. Se me kan na ye wo emra ene de ye adwuma. Abato no so eye den emra e wo ho ene de ye adwuma. Now the attorney say, so we share dwumadi a yedi no court so ube who say the procedure, the rules of court near the adwuma no a drum pempen so bia se be mini wu ye case so unti na se wo bibi e beboa me ma case madi nkunimu a untimi mfansie o
okay
untimi yeden emfansie so what I say your tools we bring in the rules are so before say information we about me met me a case now may apply to courts right court and my order amadi amame it be interrogatories so it be discoveries in which say it be ankrata and materials be or men saka meet me their support to me case exclusive so enunti court no saa niema we nyina no owo eho amamre eni amane so discretionary is a court no ene wutumi so make it saa order no
okay
nanso no emra ye den no enti se ohwe ni se ya emahu se se no court dem no eniema ye more transparent so Nimu no one else would the rules of court na say. Na the agro. Me patch what you say. Na the air course for court no. So nipa no be bring ti ase. So inti eyo say ye shield the Mensa. Eyo say bia judges na shield the Mensa. Inti no bekasa. E bia NDC for apply for interrogatories. Yes. Ya momo enya den. Ya ma Mensa enya no. Omo apply for discoveries. Court no refuse you meboa okay now so what Ghana emra ye de to aba no se a obu se court no anya mfom so mpacho what you say
from which angle no because say be a court
so what sa rulings na court nyinu na court no ma ye no so what emra edi kan ye de to aba wo Ghana se
CI 127
CI 127 and now the rules of evidence in Swasia. Always a court now and from so. What I say?
Okay.
I see anything. So if you see I 127 now, a child will say, you're too aba. So you're too aba we are. Results no. Young publish be a polling station. After parties no representatives in more copy.
Copy, yes.
So what I say? Into one say you receive a witness box. No, to say they have representatives in all the 38 polling stations in Ghana. Mewa. And now you catch you the two names say Emremuno. Omunina are entitled to copies of the results. That is the pink sheet. Mebwana. Emma need you to Mebwa. You rachachichi katasu jina the naswa o make arguments. No. Onusichi to say they have copies of the results.
Yes.
Okay. Into time we apply for interrogate or apply for discovery, no, and we say, or per se, the original copy, what electoral commission for no, not ordinary, dear no, a year copy no koto to home. Okay, the rules of evidence, they say, are there would to me the original, a ye biano, would to me the duplicate and answer copy, so ye day, it to me. Now there would to me the original, ye, now to me the duplicate, a ya. Open you for original na day. Me part what you say. Open original na day. What's the mention I say? I know you one. The second point in the say, we show mu case or mu they are court.
Yeah.
They are not even raising issues to say. Okay, or more resource are at that. Okay, resource are or munya so mu can or more copies ni na see any. Results no more calculate here. So, omunya more votes than the electoral commission. Then it declare. And your case in Pono. It is in Kano your case. They said here 2013. Nana do Danko Kufuado, any Baumia, Irab Dr. Baumia, any Jacob Lamta when you're baby corner, court, or Moko, so Moko, pink sheet. And almost say, so okay, can you pink sheet see Anoa? Winnie, yenya. So, into one, na electoral commission, so no, or person yina nunti, na ono akofa the original eden, abi yina no, actually say bia the ukra no, different from the air war. So what I say, we so the ono original no, ono photocopy no, or the ashenechi, or so yimpie, no be eden ehudi umu. So what I say, intino. Ono ne de the old impure, but original like wow so the crowd no unless it's person can say it different from numbers was one different from the original.
But lawyer their case no had been said they are not looking at pin sheet a hold from other polling station. Petition now they call it now almost on the eve on the 9th day now constitution no that akonya say undeclare the election no one person mo say figures no declare you know that figure no say okay can see any yes or your mistakes
patrol why mistakes oh na wo copy so say ma declaration na o ye you know
yes
or ye free source document
yes
source document and then pink sheet you know that is the primary document from all the polling stations.
Yeah.
Wadama, what I say? Inti, ono no baby ono bo ni die free ye no. So what I say? Baby ono bo ni die free and also a copy. Inti the ono de beto abonte ni say yemfo so a the can with the enemy inti.
But lawyer say who is a petition in court. Now be who say the response a first respondent the buyer na wa admit say yes there was some kind of mistake. Is it not also a grounds to say, well, say, oh, see why you mistake, then let me see the originals.
Okay.
Is it not good to ask?
My minister, what the statement about Bontian be correcting. The nipa be brain him say, and one bremuno. Sa declaration is year no TV sono. Any legal value. Any
CI 127 anymore. And can say it was a declare.
You see, the alternative is so a tool the new to kind. In legal value, the one legal value, no, the declaration of the president-elect instrument and Article 63, Clause 9 of the 1992 Constitution. That's what I say.
Okay.
But unfortunately for us, no. And no, if free to do one coin about to us, and oko far, not any details of who won the elections and the details, and any figures are where they unyaye, any the patriotic.
Yes.
But Supreme Court, in the case of Rujono Metal versus the Electoral Commission, I interpreti embrana amayati asiyese. Sa document, so far eno together with the declaration at a C polling station, which is a public information.
Yes.
Okay, see here. ɛno na me yɛhu deɛ ɔwɔ ne elections no mepa what you say nti nyɛ deɛ maame no bɛtena TV so yɛ den ɛkaayɛ no nti sɛ wofa the declaration of president-elect instrument, which by the constitution is the prima facie evidence of who won the elections now. So now ukofa results are you declare with polling station. So now okay can see any enemy who do the president.
The issue is
so inti say no so okay can you see polling station see any who copy petition and who copy DNC yeah. Results now will copy no. Who pin sheet now will copy no from the 38,000 polling station no. It's the same. It different from the mameno can ya was here young from so it will be correct you know. Because what you don't also know is that Osha section 37 of the Evidence Act of Ghana, an official duty is presumed to have been regularly performed. Mameno or your official duty. So what I say, what information about what things say me no numbers in here. Numbers no what I will say any sanity no one na wo court ko prove ye.
Okay.
What did I make sure enya ono into ono na de na why na wo say ye mfomso no. So what I say. Ono na de na why wo say ye mfomso no. Eno na wo pese wo sa akọ box mu akọ cross examine. Wo de sa mfomso no na cross examine no. In any event, video na or born a bontain. What the account court? Say calculations, into a quarter witness box mark a calculation baby. Calculations into say na calculations, you know, than okay, no. We say okay can see a near a new 50% plus one. So you work calculation at your court, no court, I may a really amount.
Yeah, but lawyer. Me perceive attacking from say after you have to abandon in from the various constituents in the polling stations and from regions and that's a back to Greater Accra. You say the chair for the Electoral Commission or no and the returning officer for the presidential election and constitutional didn't say we are so okay say the declaration you know to say the alternative is you know has no basis in the law. Then a law no cover the election will say we how law no a can't be a declaration.
I don't know say declaration, no. And I'm not say declaration, no, is the declaration of the president-elect instrument under Article 63, Clause 9. And no a crater be into share petition now, or they are attached. I've forgotten the exact exhibit, but they've marked it. If you check competition, a womb. Okay. So what I say. And no evidence of the declaration. Obekatcho said this person has been declared president having obtained more than 50% of the votes. Saneka. What I say. And on the Supreme Court, in the case of Rojo Numeto, na yera Tony Lithai, or no nana a lawyer. Or court oji to say. Or court oji to say. The declaration, no, right? It doesn't even form part of the election process. It is a whole challenging declaration. It does not amount to a challenge of the elections, the validity of the elections. Inti ojitu musa, pepa what I say. And the Supreme Court can say. Now, omu case ni say, sa declaration of president-elect instrument now say a containing resource. Supreme Court said there be. That is the ideal situation. But any musa and say she free say results already a public. Okay. Sabreno na ya cheche pin sheets no ni ade nyina na enye den emaye. Me pa what I say. Sabreno because okaya before the 2016 elections and a year akutampa muko Supreme Court. Emma Supreme Court ko kan say going forward ya to abawi the pink sheet should be made available to all parties. Me pa okay. Okay. Intino, even before the era where pink sheets were made available to all the parties, right? Even before it became law, right? That was the position na Supreme Court ateki. Say the yakoye nim, ama say parties no be our pink sheets ni bi. So what I say, it is all Supreme Court akɔ challenge declaration of an election. So where under section 37 of the Evidence Act, an official duty is deemed to have been regularly performed. Na ma amena your official duty no. Wo na sudie da also say oh correct. Say the duty no, he did not perform it regularly. You can say what perform duty regularly. It just what performing in accordance with law.
Yeah.
But what you say? Into ono de o say emra ne say owie na dwuma pa. Emra ne hu ne say. Emra ne susu ne say. Wa ye na dwuma se ne emra pe. Se ne emra ese ne se onye de onye. Into wa wo ba be kire say onye no se ne emra pe. Wa wo ba be kire say onye ne se ne emra ne ye den ehye no no. Eye wo e de wo se wo ye den o kire.
Okay.
So in this circumstance, the question we need to be where are what pin sheet ni bi no? So you will put the air formal will say obechere se maame no aba wo de beto abonte no. Enye sa na yeto aba no nyae.
Well,
me pacho. Ba mi so me pacho enye wo na ye formal. One formal. Fisabano 38 polling stations. No representatives. Ubia kra polling station. Ubia ma a friend is saying election results. Me bo a pink sheet no. Into a account the SCNE. Ma me no de aba beto abonte. Wo se nyesa ani see ye. Ayem from so nyesa ani see ye. Okay, nyesa ani see ya. Dey na wo pink sheet e den. E kire wo. Eno so a wo se wo nka. What's the matter I say? And it's all Supreme Court. That's what we say. On fa the originals Emma. Dear pa na original sunti a court on fa originals Emma. One, because court na say the ultimate original ye no. Ultimate photocopy so ye den ye. Also see photocopy no be. Into court na refuse to. And no court no ye boni. But or ye boni. Sally. Two, what's it? All the interrogatories aba. Interrogatories, no. What are your questions? And our person man no eden uya. So, court no share questions na. What's the questions mu fa kese ano? Se uya no mpo a emwa ma asema ye die. Yintumi nye den ye resolve issues no. Nti se person ultimate asem na se a. Over 5 issues na court no setting it down no. No form interrogatories. No be say question we say ma many year no a boa be the boa ama court no den.
I make a determination.
It's for instance, almost say almost person who kwan results no transmitted free regions no. Echo eba a friend is saying national.
Yes.
Me boa na. Inti se ma many years a question we ano boa be na be boa mu ye hu election results wo copy ono so original inti se ye transmit results no person just say ye transmit results na sesa na wo de na wo no esesen.
Okay, but like obi so be say you say otrimu fan a nti amonkum enti ebe den say electoral commission so we use ansem na no a say ensesa hwe nti say ensesa hwe a na say the plaintiff and the petitioner no say o pese we use ansem na what is wrong giving the court giving the opportunity say when you know
your courtroom ye de mra na ye adwuma to hwa ye the case law decisions are court no edie over a period of time. One, ye the rules of court. And the law ankasa and the settled practice of the court. In the ejuma. We share your evidence act na any case law a statute. The court is a slave of statute. The court has no choice but to enforce statute. So what I say, as you says court no or interpret statute to me no say statute we there me the be ejuma we mean fanya ejuma. Yen evidence act no a statute not say microphone can say na wo come Malawi say election petition there the burden of proof no say utimi agum kakra no me ade microphone ti ase yen Evidence Act no, it covers all cases. That's what I said. Whether election petition, whether divorce petition, whether civil litigation, whether criminal litigation, opinion, yen Evidence Act no a govern. Evidence Act no or say, wow, allege and I then improve it.
And yes, say I'm running here the Uncle council be true, then the electoral commission can do anything and go scot free.
But you tesa, she. Well, yeah, I'm saying the NEC electoral commissions of Odo.
It is because ye general court ni na the juma ye engine general court.
Sorry. But you refuse to say the juma na we or the mra.
Until some said declaration was not in the law. Now,
Uchamanwa umwami, Miss Row. One here, my make be not. Oh, or the mra and a year Jumano. It sounds what them ran a year Jumano. Ubi sounds a marana saying a tear. So, into no corner. What I say, I said Marano now would go so. Now they are called and then I could see any. And Marana and I make a choice and Marano. It's a greater transparency. Tetinana 1992 wana na yede ballot boxes in Ria Atuabano. Ini hope you etwam. So akoda nim bebre. So it is a court. Now what they will say opin sheet on fama. Opini other than demanding free. Oh, we need to also demand some level of accountability from our political actors. What I say? Because masa omo boabo mo ho abebu man o. Me pa what I say. It is a wo boabo ho abebu man. Na se won so no se bi wuntimi account for wo kura wudwumadi at the polling station. So no akogina court. Na se bi wo so kura no wudwumadi at the polling station no wuntimi fa mboa wo ho. Then you perceive a shift be a electoral commission. So I'm not defending the electoral commission. But there should be some level of accountability also on the part of political parties. Okay. But intifani se wa ye mfum so. Yenke kani nyina nsie ni onko redeclare. So, but wo there, and I'll keep repeating it. O pink sheet in there also the asha wachi. Unyimpie. So what I say. Openi entufo say so mu yomo pink sheet pie. And they different from see any different from final results a wa montana. If I offer a court to because won't you
maybe that will be determined by the court.
They will say me patrol. Mr. Ibalubi.
And I make us say the court will have to determine that.
Let me say it to say NDC for a petition at the back court was say
okay, the pink sheet on the back court.
Pink sheet the back court. Electoral Commission said Nanato down 50%, 51 point something percent. Yes. Make a come a pink sheet to see any where you 50% in pool. What was a court to you know?
Well, it be a court in the but it said the American it is the discretion of the court.
And your discretion. A hono embremuno. They would have discharged the burden on them under Section 10 and Section 11 of the Evidence Act, which puts the burden of proof on them. Yeah. And they would have discharged it. That burden will now shift to the Electoral Commission. So the Electoral Commission, you know, unless say onusu produce evidence to demonstrate otherwise, we lose the case, you know.
Okay. The former Attorney General, Deputy Dr. Etee Nie, or a member of Parliament, or say, or share procedure now, most of the rulings now. In there. It is predetermined.
Oh, Pacho, a very unfortunate comment. You know, I don't think it's appropriate to mean your opinion, so I wouldn't want to say anything about it. But the least I can say is that it's a very unfortunate.
Lawyer, lawyer, Baffour Awuah, and Edin Komo, Sedea Etee Nie so. And I say, and I will share what me and to was yet tea, a hunu, senior and Manano, and a yen or court. I said, if I'm a Dutch and I have Asante, Yango Point, I do more.